Okay, so we're back. We've just released our second song. So let's make a start on the third. Let's try to finish this off. Oh no, once again, you can see that we have to show the lover the song, and until we do that, I've got a lot of disabled stuff over here. A lot of disabled traits and towers. But we will also start a new song. There's no point hanging about, is there? This is pretty straightforward. Just do that. And do this. So now we have a new song. I'm actually going to just wait on developing that, because once this is done I want to immediately get the relaxation to try to finish this off. Oh, I forgot how much it takes. Oh dear. It's going to be difficult, to say the least. Also, there's just a flood of emotions right now, unsurprisingly. Well, we can suppress this pretty trivially. Okay, this should be the last one, so it should be fairly soon. It might not be possible to do this in time. In fact, it looks like it won't be. Well, that's a pain. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it is a pain. Thankfully, we still have this raw inspiration from our previous song that we can use on this one. And as anyone who's ever made anything knows, you do rip a lot of work from yourself. Did I build it around muse? No, what does that require? It requires the muse and music, right? Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Or I could flesh it out with anger, given that we have this nice, useful frustration mine right there. I think I'll do that one instead. Right here. Now we're still slowly replenishing this. Oof, that ran out. So we'll get our chair from here instead. Very slowly, given how far it is. But that's okay. That's almost okay. We don't actually need the music for a little bit here, so we're not in too bad a shape. Let's also just do that. Oh, we should also just do this. Okay. So we're going to do this. We're going to save up this will, because we need to, well, actually no, we're going to build this. Then we will build a second one of these. Oh, that was just a hangout. Oh dear. We are quite far behind, unfortunately. Well, there's only so much we can do about that. Right, now we start building these, and then we'll start converting cheer into relaxation, and then we'll overcome this exhaustion. So until we do that, we can't make that much progress on our song. This is probably closer, actually. Yeah. Sooner or later it's going to happen. Did it work? Yes, it did. So now we have a poor song, and we can face its failings immediately. That doesn't require music either. Eventually we are going to require the music, but we're not there yet. game sort of quiets down at this point. Got a lot of things in place. Where are we going to take our self-esteem from? I think over here. We're not in that much of a hurry because we need to complete these first anyway, before we can start thinking about why the song isn't as good as we want it to be, to just overcome this exhaustion. And we're getting there. There's this, oh, we're bursting with pride. How nice. Oh good, we've got some pain as well. Yep, we cannot risk this. Sort of need it. I could talk about myself, get some work emotion, which I could then use to create alienation, which I could then use to come back here and accept that alienation. But I don't think that's necessary in this one. I think here we're just doing well. We got really lucky with our music, so we should just be able to go straight into releasing our final song. Good. So now that we've done that, we can finally overcome this exhaustion and hope for the best. Oof, we are running low on defense again, so we will make sure that this doesn't get dangerous. Good. So now we need the thought, but for that we need to relax. We'll actually let this build up a little. Oof. I think I can live with that failing, actually. No, not that one, but this one. And our defenses are weak. Huh. Okay, you know what? We are going to stop this train. I'm going to try to capture this inspiration. And we're going to start replenishing this tower so as to take a little bit of the heat off these towers. Oh no, we're exhausted again? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, we'd better fix that as soon as this thing is done. We have a chance? No. We tried. But now we're going to relax again. Just keep relaxing. Well, you can see this is getting strengthened. That should make things a little bit easier. Ah, this is complete. So now we can do that. And we're going to have to keep things going. It's bandwidth we would rather not expend here, but it's what it is. Yes, we are also going to spend our will on this because it's better than spending it on our defenses. Little preemptive measure there. And once more. Oh dear. So we are pretty full up right now. Maybe I'll just take the I'll just take the loss on that one. Okay. After all, we've got a lot of time before it finishes. I'm going to try this again though. We've been lucky with our songs so far, but that by no means ensures that we'll be lucky on the next try. Oh dear. Okay. Oh, we cannot do that. We are also going to lose that. Ah, no. We had our chance to use up some will, and we just lost it. Okay. Just stop this train and start this up. Meanwhile, just hope for the best here. Ooh, so we badly need to defuse this issue. I don't think so. I wish we could, but I don't think so. Not this time. Good. So now that we've managed that, start identifying issues. What is this from? Oh, it's nice to have somebody who'll build you up like that. There's something? Oh, I did. Didn't click on that properly. There's such. And here's something else. I've got lots of pain. Now this time I think we can let that go. And what did we get? Got some emotional issues, I see. See, we can identify a few more. Okay, good. So our defenses are feeling a lot better now. Since we've got some free focus, we'll just use it. So, what do I want to do with this will? I would not mind keeping it ready in case we get another inspiration. Also, we can start refining this inspiration. It's not too bad an idea. It takes a while to do so, and with any luck, we'll get an emotional inspiration to help solve that thing. And right here. But all of that. And oh, never mind, that is for that. So we're getting hit, but we've got some solid defense over here, so we're not that bad. Oh, good. More easy problems. But we must keep solving these issues. Keep identifying them and then keep solving them. And so forth. Ah, would have been nice, but no dice. Okay, so we have an emotional inspiration, which is great because we can use it for this. So I think I'll let that one go and we'll start building out here. So understanding plus music to give us an emotional solution, and that plus a problem to give us hard work. So we're going to start by building understand tower here. What did we get? Got even more emotional issues. Perfect. Perfect. So now we're going to restart work and build this. can build this. And over here we have to get this resolve in. We run out here. When we have a moment, we'll just fish for a few more compliments from the muse. Perfect. Okay, so now we really do need to restock this defense. Okay, strength is easy enough. I think our first priority is this defense, and then we can work on the rest. It doesn't have to be all the way, just give it a couple of points so that we can take care of the worst. Meanwhile, this makes hard work, and this takes stuff we already have. I do want to finish this quickly before this memory fades though. So as soon as possible we will do that. We'll just let this finish. And now that we have a poor song, I think we'll start integrating hard work actually. What we will also do is stop this train so that we can do some easy work, which we are going to use to try to solve things super early. Because if we can do that, we're in such good if once again, if for the third time our 1 in 4 works out, then we are in such good shape. So now we have all of these. It's a long train, but it's happily a train that doesn't take any will. So that's quite useful. We are going to use up this will right now to recharge that. Oh, crud. We also need to build this goal. Okay. And we are going to try and see if for the third time in a row we get lucky. See, building up these defenses has paid off a little. Okay, just have to suppress some obnoxious happiness. This is super easy. Although I would have liked the sadness, but I'd rather not alienate the lover right now. Oh, well, that'll keep us sad, won't it? As will that. I can afford to kill this, and hopefully soon enough I will free up one of these music and be able to keep my emotional inspiration alive. In the worst case, I can just I can drown in the muse to try to gain some more inspiration. But I should be able to finish one of these, so that'll give me 3 shots at a 1 in 3 actually. That might work out. Had to fail sooner or later. Okay, so the question is, can I get 5 music here that quickly? It's conceivable if unlikely, so I may as well try. Anyway, I need the sadness. And we will take a moment to start replenishing this. Is this that? Yeah. This is that sadness from feeling drained. Okay. All we have to do is get this through. And since we have the time, so now we have all of this song satisfaction. Let's see if it works. 60. Okay, we got lots of pain. Oh, it looks like it's not going to make it. Oh dear. Well, let's hope we found enough, otherwise we may need to get a new inspiration. Oh! Worked out. We have been incredibly lucky this game. So now all I have to do is release it, and we can win. So we are very close to that. Do I have enough self-esteem? No, I do not. Okay. I could also get self-esteem from here without the risk of the lover becoming suspicious, or as it were jealous, but I'm not going to do that. I don't care. I can become as exhausted as I want. Because Ooh, okay, I can't become as exhausted as I want. I need to finish that first. But after that, it should just be a matter of taking my success and feeding my goal with it. It's pretty straightforward. And this does not require much. And I can't do that because I'm using it for that. So let us see. Excellent. The lover is indeed suspicious, but that's fine. Don't need that inspiration right now. In the real world, I would have tried to worked on it, but it's not the real world. It's a nice, calm place now. We've got all of the emotions in case we need them, but we are so close. Again, we're just going to keep this going because it doesn't hurt us to. Good, so now that we've filled this up, we'll just keep our defenses solid, because that's a good way to get into trouble, is having weak defenses. And here we are. So this is that, and I just have to let this run. Did we successfully diffuse suspicion? Yes, we did. Excellent. Once again, the lover wants to hear a song, but I don't even have to deal with that right now. I don't even have to deal with this. I will, however, quicken that. And I will also build up this. It is sort of a pain that we spent all that time reinforcing these defenses and then they just got disabled, but that's how it goes. 93. Ooh, and we're exhausted too. That makes it hard. But that's the game, and we won. So that's it. If you actually play through it, there's a lot of secret stuff that I didn't get into here. You can develop out basically all of these traits in ways that I haven't, and you can get some cool stuff there that makes the game a lot easier. We got really lucky in this playthrough. Basically, we never had to struggle that hard with making a song. So things worked out, we got lucky, we won. Good to see. Alright, thanks for watching.